aftermath, we're breaking it down. Timmy and Decoy, they're taking the crown. They're laughing and smacking with no holding back. Reviews that sting like a full throttle attack. Two drunks in a bottle, better learn your place. Squad cast drama, they're running the race. And the Delta BB, we're giving you grief. The aftermath's here with no disbelief. Now here's the story, here's the scoop. Timmy's got the facts, Decoy's got the loop. They're breaking it down with some serious flair. If you didn't tune in.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Aftermath podcast here. How's everybody doing here?
Wait, are you sure that we're actually supposed to be here? I mean, after the last Unfiltered, I don't even think we need to be here anymore. What do you think?
I can't. Yeah. I can't tell him, Decoy, you got to, man. I gotta take a step away.
Yeah, I'm with you. Peace. We'll see y'all next week. Yeah, you just thought you could get rid of the aftermath that easily, didn't y'all? Hate to tell you, nope, we're here to stay, baby.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere, guys. We can do it way better than the whole Unfiltered can, and we're going to show you guys how. I'm your host, Timmy. I got Decoy here with me. Riding along, it's Tyler.
I'm Tyler.
How's everybody doing today?
Oh, doing pretty good. I did notice one thing. Actually, two things. They only attacked me and you on the Unfiltered. We actually had Tyler on there too. He was part of that chaos.
Yes, I was.
He was. I think he got out scot-free somehow.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know how that is, but BB's got to be a little on the careful side, because now we could start playing that Activision rule, and teabagging and Didion and everything. We might be able to have to kind of push him off and ban him off to the little side there in his little box somewhere.
What happens when he reverse reports us though, and we're just both in the box together?
Hey, that's okay. I can be in the penalty box.
Not that far.
I'm more than happy to go in the penalty box with a hockey stick.
Oh man. Sorry, I gotta take a drink of water. I was just too excited. So we got a couple episodes to cover here. We had two drunks. And they collaborated with Salute to Service, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we can actually use the full title "Two Drunks in a Bottle." It's more like Two Drunks in a mini bar, because they didn't actually go their full 3 hours long.
Oh, so the longer episodes need to be they're more of a staple now instead of a rarity.
Oh, it is. But I did like that they did actually have two different types of Bacardi out there on the table this time. Trying both of them out. They had the mango one, and I can't remember what the blue one was. It's skipping my mind for some odd reason.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They drink, and I forget.
Yep, I've been having too much water. You've been drinking too much Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Tyler's drinking the hard stuff tonight. He's got the old regular Coca-Cola from Mexico. Got it imported in.
I actually went to Costco the other day, or BJ's or Sam's Club, one of the three. They all carry it, and I remember buying a case of 24 of them for $17. I about had a heart attack the other day. I went in, and it was like $39 for the same case. It's like, wow. And
Hunter
this is
says
before
it was
all the turf.
Sorry.
I guess groceries went up. Sorry.
Hunter says, walk me down and rum punch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't drink bunch of Bacardi. It's just gut rot.
Yeah, I don't drink any Bacardi, so you got one up on me.
I think the last
So
time I
Hunter,
had Bacardi, I was on the road.
so Hunter,
Go
what
ahead.
was your favorite one? Was it Walk Me Down or was it Rum Punch? And why was that the better one out of the two?
Yeah, I don't remember hearing a consensus
I
on
didn't either.
between the drunks or Jess. Be
Yeah,
interesting to hear their input in.
yeah, it would be because I mean that's kind of I'm kind of curious on that myself because I don't remember them saying. I did remember him saying, "Oh, this has got mango or a good mango taste to it on the yellow one." That's all I truly remember.
Yeah, they got into to the mysteries in the underworld kind of quite a bit there with Nick. Kind of dug into him pretty hard.
Do you mean more like Mysteries of the Italian Restaurant?
Oh, I
Mysteries of
suppose we
the
are
Italian
rebranding them now.
restaurant.
Oh yeah, we got to
They're
rebrand them.
franchised. They're going to be on every street corner, and the most famous dish has to be spaghetti.
Yeah, spaghetti, and but Hammy did bring up a good point. There was no breadsticks, no bread, no nothing of any
No
type.
garlic bread. That's an atrocity.
Well, I mean, me, I don't eat a lot of bread myself, so I mean, I may have a slice maybe once every 2 or 3 months with spaghetti or something, but I normally, don't even see the spaghetti because it's always full of cheese. It's more like a big giant cheese ball. But yeah, I mean,
Oh, Tyler's getting possessed.
yeah,
His eyes are rolling back of his head. You're boring him with your fucking cheese story.
yeah. Well, or it could be Nick, sicking his ghost on us too.
Ah, dude, he's sabotaging everybody.
I know. Jess
So,
is
I mean, I
still
Tyler,
don't think
around.
it's
garlic bread or no garlic bread with spaghetti?
um I would say like no I would say garlic bread with no spaghetti. All that.
No, I mean like with your
Oh,
spaghetti. Would you rather have garlic bread or no garlic bread?
probably garlic bread.
Okay.
They I used to
So we're
did
all,
they used to have that in school, but I don't think they do that anymore.
oh, they
Well,
do it. It's just the cheaper way now.
Yeah.
no. When you eat spaghetti at the house, do you normally just make spaghetti, or do you make it with garlic bread?
Oh, we just make spaghetti and all that.
And
So
the garlic bread or no?
no garlic bread.
Oh,
No
okay.
garlic bread? You're a no garlic bread house? Oh,
Yes. I mean,
you're about to lose another podcast, buddy.
Uh,
Tread lightly.
I mean, but
I'm just kidding.
I know.
if you get
Don't get all
so
don't get all red on me, damn it. No.
when you make okay, Timmy. So when you have garlic bread, is it homemade garlic bread where you take the garlic and you put it into the butter, mix it, melt it, and then put it into like a French loaf or Italian bread, or do you just buy the ones that are pre-made and stick it into the oven?
I buy the loaves because here's my reason why. I'm cheap and I'm always on the run. It's got to
Okay,
be
no.
quick. But I do appreciate a homemade garlic bread. We have done it to where we've got Hawaiian buns. We sliced them in half and then made a garlic butter with Parmesan cheese and threw them in. That
Oh
was
no.
pretty good. The
Yeah, see,
sweetness, oh man.
yeah, garlic cheesy bread. Oh, you can't go wrong with that. Especially if you get the fresh Parmesan and you grate it yourself.
Mhm.
Because I mean, there's nothing says chef's kiss than having fresh Parmesan. The foot scrapings you buy in the bottles and everything, like Kraft or whatever, no. No,
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay if you're having pizza, but not for spaghetti or garlic bread, any type of good Italian or pasta. Like I myself, I'm more and down the lines of eating fettuccine, um, Yeah, I know. It looks like a freaking tapeworm. It goes down like one too. But to me, I like the Alfredo sauce, and especially if it's a good tender piece of chicken breast that's grilled just right inside there. Oh, I'm in heaven.
So we got Hunter. We kind of switched over too soon, but I would choose a Walk Me Down one, but we did mix the two and was my favorite as a mix. I would choose the Walk Me Down over the Round Punch, though BC it.
It
I'm
reminds
confused.
him
The new,
of
yeah.
Adios Mofo, which
Oh
is more
yeah.
of an alcohol kick, but similar in taste. Oh, okay. I'm assuming
Okay.
Audio Mofo is like another brand.
Adios. It's Adios. MFer is a drink to where the lore behind it is that's the drink you want to drink if you just want to get hammered quick.
Oh,
Like
okay.
in a drink. That's why they call it Adios MFer. Like because you're
Is this made
night
in
night.
Mexico?
Okay.
Huh?
So
Is this like made
adios
in
is like bye bye, goodbye.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just
Yeah.
American slang for get the hell out.
Okay.
So would you
No,
put
it
like
kinda. It's a more of
yeah
a it's a play on adios means
adios
like you
amigos?
said,
Uh,
adios amigos is like you're going away. You're saying goodbye. So goodbye, adios.
yeah,
And so when you're saying that, you're saying goodbye MFer because it's gonna knock them out in that one drink.
yeah,
And it's just a play on adapting in another language like we have with French with touche and all that crap. Not
yeah.
crap.
So
You know what I meant. I said crap without, fully in depth.
Yeah.
so would you rate adios in, mofo more powerful than like Everclear?
It's difficult to say because it has so many different types of spirits in it. I've never actually had it. I've heard of it, so Hunter could probably fill in a little bit more about the ingredients that goes into making that cocktail. But I've only heard it through the grapevine of people going, "Yeah, I tried it and it's just the best drink, but the worst hangover." I don't remember half of the night, and I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds like a stupid time. I'm
Yeah,
good." I'm
yeah.
sure it's
I mean,
all about the quantity too, like how much
why
you
why
drink.
would you want to drink yourself to the point to where you're not going to remember half of what you did that night? I mean, what's the object of that? I mean, y-
Pain, brother.
well, you're
That's
supposed to
all I
drink to have.
got. Pain.
Well, some people drink to forget. I get that, but some people are supposed
Mhm.
to drink to have fun. So I would
Well,
be.
it's fun in the moment too because you're a little bit looser, but it's never fun in the fact that you get to remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, oh, don't. It sounds like you're going to remember it all right first thing in the morning when you're, hanging over the porcelain god, praying for mercy.
Details. You won't remember details.
Oh, okay.
Minute details.
Okay.
Like
Like,
who you slept with, if you pulled out in time, like did I leave without underwear on or did I just forget them in the walk of shame?
okay, so you're talking about like the full hangover experience from the movie.
Like
You
yeah, like
wake up
memory
and there's
loss.
like freaking tigers running around.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh, okay.
It's all of a sudden you wake up with a Mike Tyson tattoo and he's walking over to punch you in the face.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Uh, but so
So
yeah, Hunter, fill us in if you could. Yeah, so you guys generally liked, or you at least liked the Walk Me Down. I think Jess was more of a fan on the Walk Me Down as well, if I remember right. Then she had another one that she spit out there, the drink called Blue Balls as well, which I've never heard of before. And don't know if it particularly sounds good or more like gut rot.
kind of sounds like that Ryan Gosling one, the vasectomy.
Oh yeah, the vasectomy. Okay. Um,
Definitely a heavy drink.
Definitely a heavy drink. Only need to drink 2 and you're done. At least I drink 2 when I was drinking them. Everclear is on its own spectrum and rough to drink. Where adios and effort is tasteful. Vodka, rum, tequila, gin, blue, Sriracha, Ciroc, is it? The sour mix, lemon, lime sodas, or Sprite, lemon wedge, or cherry. I like the lemon wedge though. You would be a
Yeah.
lemon wedge gal.
Mhm.
Proud of you.
Yeah, so I mean that really sounds like a lot of stuff in there. So I mean, I can see the vodka and the rum really being the stuff that really puts you into a different level of like going to the stratosphere and then hard
Mhm.
crashing off of that. Because the rum I can see being in there to get kind of mellow out the vodka and the gin. Actually, I don't think to me the tequila, the rum, and the gin. That's an odd combination, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's everything. It's the whole kitchen sink basically. You
Yeah.
cover all bases in one go.
So, what type of rum do you prefer in that tallest leprechaun? Do you prefer like Captain Morgan, or do you prefer
I don't
something
think
a
you get a
little more?
choice at that point.
No, what is it? Just whatever you have on the shelf, you just throw in.
Yeah, I maybe. I mean, maybe they do use higher quality stuff with because they do charge quite a bit for these cocktails. So they
Yeah.
might use the higher quality, like Tito's vodka or say a Captain Morgan rum. And for the tequila, I can see them using more of Don Julio or what's the other one? Oh shoot, it's not Jose. It's the next one up. Uh, I forgot the name of it, but it's a more higher quality tequila, but it's still mid shelf.
Okay. So when are we gonna see a I've never been given a choice and only got them at a bar. Okay, so I think that's a homework assignment for the two drunks right there. I think that they need to play bartender and actually make a adios mofo to see if we can get BB to lose his breath again.
Oh, could we do that for their punishment since they don't want to do the Ouija board?
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
so.
I think
yeah,
we
let's
can
have
do
them.
that.
I mean, let's have them do that.
I think that would
Uh,
be
That'd
a
be
good
funny.
idea. What do you think, Hunter? You have to make 3 of the most powerful drinks and rate them, and you can split the drinks between BB and you. You don't have to drink a whole drink to yourself. How's that sound? That doesn't sound too harmful.
and what's left, if you can't finish it, what left goes into the infinity bottle.
Nailed it. All right, we got it. Somebody clip it, Hunter. You got to be on it, buddy. Sorry, you have no choice now, or I'll clip it and send it through. What's our timestamp? We got uh
Uh,
about 18:29 in. Perfect.
yeah. Yep. 18 minutes. Yeah, 18 minutes in.
Okay. Well, we got that out of the way. Now
Yeah.
it's up for we got something interesting. We'll caveat into the mysteries in the underworld here. Or the mysteries of the missing Parmesan cheese
Yes. Or
and
no,
garlic bread.
the missing of the garlic bread. Yes.
Missing garlic bread.
So
Clipped. Nice. Thanks, Hunter.
yeah, clip.
That's gonna be a quick episode, but maybe as punishment sounds interesting. Yeah, it could be a quicker one.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like on Wednesday or something. No, you guys gotta work and stuff. Never mind.
No, it'll
Maybe
be a
it's one of
week.
your
It'll be a
time.
weekend one.
Yeah. Do like a
Uh,
Saturday around the bonfire or something. Doesn't have to be too high quality. I'd like to see behind that bar you built though, because it looks gorgeous. That you
yeah.
guys have built, not just you, Hunter. Because if I don't give somebody credit where it's due, he's gonna be all, "Wah, my feelings are hurt. I hate you. Wah, my show's better." Sorry.
So Yeah, so I don't, other than being, picked on and harassed a lot on the Unfiltered, which, it's not the first time I've been called a clown, but, it's not going to be the last either. Uh, you know, I remember them talking about the mineral rights, I believe, for the UK.
I think it was briefly brought up. It was
Yeah,
tying into, I think it was their. Did they talk about deals, or is that in yours?
I
It was part of one of the topics too. They brought
yeah,
up. I can't remember. Watched
um,
too many episodes today.
yeah. I know that Hammy was supposed to, stay on subject, and he was like veering off like a squirrel, chasing a nut. Um,
I was gonna
halfway
say
through.
dog chasing the squirrel. But
but
yeah,
uh, but yeah, he kept veering off course, and he was trying to pull him back. Is like, oh look, squirrel! Oh, hey, nut, squirrel, nut.
I'm pretty sure I've already done it once this live, so I can't really say much. That ADD kicks in hard sometimes.
It does, but you gotta learn to live with it.
Yeah.
Um, and then you were wanting to pick on me a little bit on the front porch.
Oh, I'll get there.
Okay.
I'll get there.
Yeah, it's like
That one's juicy because you're gonna have to help me out with half of your episode, but that one's juicy.
uh,
What I did watch was interesting, to say
yeah. Let
the
me let me
least.
see if I can get that halfway pulled up here, because I know it's a royal pain to get things operating here.
Well, we
Uh,
kind of did. If you think about it, we got kind of a two roast podcast last week, or yeah, last week as well.
yeah.
Depends on if you count your day starting on Monday or not, which normal people do. Don't go. Let's not go down that rabbit hole, huh?
No, let's not go down that rabbit
But
hole.
so, on the two drunks, before we jump too far off of that, they got Nick on there to hound him about his spaghetti and his phone call. First it was the phone call and then the finger, if I'm right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think it was
and
his.
go ahead.
I think it was his girlfriend that called him, or I'm not sure, but
That's what it was sounding like
yeah.
because
Yeah, it
then
kind of
she
sounded like that.
joined, wasn't comfortable being on live, joined, ate a whole plate of spaghetti, which good advertisement because
Yeah.
I went back and watched it too, and I was like, wait, I because I missed it. I don't
Should
know
be.
how Hammy focused on that, but
Well, knowing Hammy, he was probably cooking something, and he saw the food, and he's like, "Oh hell, I gotta go check my food."
yep. But then he's like, oh, then so she eats a whole plate of spaghetti and then just like dips out. I remember calling on the fact like during the live when it first aired before it was pulled off, commenting on there like, hey, why'd she leave? Who just joins and leaves like that? And then somebody
Mm-hmm.
came on there like, it's because they didn't introduce her,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
or something along
Well,
those lines.
it so it was also the fact that nobody knew she was going to be coming onto the stream as well. It was like spur of the second, not moment, but second. Phone call to all of a sudden, bloop, here she
Mm-hmm.
is,
Yeah.
and well, it's like bloop, here she is, jump, 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 then disappeared for a minute, come back on, jump, jump, jump. Um, so you know, I can kind of see where the other host, Jess, was like getting a little on the upset side.
What?
Uh,
She wasn't upset. She was just overreacting. It's what women
uh,
do.
I mean,
Oh, I
your
can't wait to
problem.
hear that. Oh, I thought my door just opened. Thought I was about to catch a
Yeah,
frying pan.
yeah, I know. That's what I was about to say. He's like, what are you doing? You setting up to be, sniped by the wife?
Listen, I stopped drinking so I can look good at my funeral. I didn't say I was gonna stop drinking long.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
Uh,
I like to poke and tease at her. I got to.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I made the comment because she just dropped in and no one said anything about it and she was gone. Clipped. Oh, nice.
So,
Now I'm a misogynist.
Oh yeah.
I
So
can't wait to hear that rebuttal. What were you gonna say,
yeah.
Tyler?
um, I forgot what I was gonna say, but I mean,
Ah, squirrel.
Yep.
What were you gonna say, Decoy?
So, I'm just trying to figure out, how to fly to where you're at for the funeral.
Ah, in the front row, baby. Best seat in the house. I get to see everybody looking at me.
I
So
saw
say,
somebody posted a meme. It's like, for sale, real cheap, used coffin, only been used for 3 years, recently dug up. It's like,
that's
what?
nuts.
Yes.
I'll be alright. I don't need that coffin.
Nah, just to me mob style, man. Just take me out in the middle of a cornfield somewhere, dig a small hole, and just throw me in, throw some lime on, be done.
The worst part of it is you're not gonna know I'm gone until it comes to next Monday, and you don't hear from me.
That is true because
Mhm.
you're kind of just there every once in a while. It's
Cares.
like, yeah, you don't
Yeah,
really kind of pop in and pop out like everybody else. You just kind of just creep around the corner and then like, hey, I'm here.
I like to watch, mostly from the closet, but always in my
Actually,
Superman outfit.
I actually
Yeah.
kind of thought Jess was not the upset type about that about when Nick's girlfriend came on. But
Oh no.
She wasn't upset the fact that she came on. I think she was
oh,
upset about the fact that Nick didn't say a word to her about her coming. And then she
oh,
came in
Well,
just straight smashing on some fucking spaghetti.
yeah. Well,
Like just
well,
getting
I
it
think
done.
what lit the fuse on the time bomb was the fact that he did this and said, 1 minute, I gotta take this phone call,
Yep.
kept his camera on, went back into the dark part of the room for 30 minutes on the phone.
50 minutes. Wow.
30 30 30 minutes. It's like, and it's
Yeah.
like,
That's love for
I,
you.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, get a stream deck and just have everything set up on Discord where you can just turn your camera
Mhm.
on or off in a heartbeat.
Mhm.
It's not
Yep.
that hard. And there's mutes and everything else that you can all put into your stream deck to make everything run the way you want it to run. I mean, I paid $59 for it and I have 64 keys on an iPad. This whole show is literally being run off of an iPad through OBS right now.
With your oily fingerprints. I remember. You
Wait, what?
nasty. Oh,
Yes.
wrong one. My
Oh
bad.
yeah, wrong one.
Just
But
wait a second. I'm on the phone.
Yeah, just do that. Then we'll get your attention.
well, the funny thing is, I got a friend. He's missing these two fingers, so he's like this. And when I really make him mad, he goes like this.
Yeah, he gives you the stubby.
Yeah,
Nice.
he says I don't deserve the full finger.
Oh, that's the next clipped one. That'll be a good one too. You like the stubby decoy? Clip it.
Mm.
Oh goodness. So yeah, they got on Nick. Jess has got a kind of some homework on her own that I'm interested to see if she follows up on because they gave her the punishment since they were taking over the narrative for the aftermath. Well, not even with class trying to show us how it's done. A
She
little
is
bit of ingenuity would be good.
she's
Yeah.
gonna take over the aftermath? Huh?
No, and
Oh.
they took over the aftermath narrative on
Oh.
their Unfiltered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um, without class, I might add. It's always
Oh.
important to stay classy with it. Have some ingenuity, not
Mhm.
piggyback and ride the old rooster home. But yeah,
Yep.
it is what it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Well,
so Jess has got the responsibility of getting him a punishment, and she didn't go with it. She didn't go in depth live. She said she needed to have some time to think, and I think BB and Hammy said they were going to hop in and remind her during the episode. So that'll be interesting to keep an eye out on.
yeah. Or if she's available, I mean, she can always come in here, and if she's already got the punishment and announce it here.
I tried doing that, but her manager said she's occupied tonight.
Her
Ah, okay.
manager.
Yeah.
I think I know. Oh, you mean BB? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know I
The
meant her son.
Oh, never mind.
this, the second handler of the night.
Yes. The
The first,
honorary quarter drunk
yes,
or half drunk. I can't remember which one they put him as. I was not
a
overreacting.
quarter. It is a quarter.
Oh yeah, you got it. Nice.
Yeah.
Like that, Jeff?
Yeah. Yeah. So Jess, if you have the punishment for your co-host and you want to announce it, by all means, you're welcome to come in here and announce it here on the aftermath.
Oh, she said I was not overreacting.
Yep.
Yep.
Just
Oh goodness. So I think that's gonna be probably held off as a reveal for the mysteries of the underworld.
Yeah.
So it
And
might just have
that's
to be
there's
in
Thursday or Tuesday night, right? That's tomorrow night.
yeah,
as
it's
tomorrow
tomorrow
night.
night.
We're gonna
Yeah.
be in suspense
Tomorrow's
for at
Tuesday.
least one more night.
Inquiring minds are waiting to know.
Thank you, beautiful. Put the pizza rolls. Oh, here
Uh-oh.
she is.
Here she
Here
comes.
she is.
I was not overreacting.
I knew you'd like that.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Phoebe said I
Well,
couldn't get you on the show tonight, so I had to get you to come.
Hmm.
It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. You got to accept the chaos that comes afterwards.
oh yeah. So have you already thought of what your co-host's punishment's going to be?
I'm actually not gonna give him one.
Really?
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 Yes.
Oh, you're turning
Oh,
down the perfect opportunity to drive your co-host nuts.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time for that.
he's not
Okay.
safe yet, Decoy. Remember,
Well,
we do
Jess
have
does
the power.
Jess does cover the true crime, so he might show up missing.
Oh, that would be good content.
No one's supposed to
Not
know
for
about that.
not for Nick's ghost though. So you got to kind of take into account who you're going to be
So
hurting, Jeff.
that makes me wonder
Take his hold
if Jess handles the true crime, he shows up missing. Does that mean Nick can come back as a paranormal experience
As
in
a
his own
ghost.
place as a ghost host?
Yes.
Hang on now. You're making sense. No, I
Yeah,
like it.
and this is kind of scary because this house is already a paranormal area. So I don't know. That's interesting.
I mean, you are
Yeah,
right
and
about
he's
that.
already brought the ghost over to my house. Damn thing went through the camera.
Well, they do say that it is possible because it can move like electricity. So
Right.
you've got that energy that's just shooting, and if it's like as fast as your internet, I mean, I guess it's Google Mail instead
At
of
least it
email.
hasn't came over to my house yet.
gonna take your Broncos blanket and throw it in the garbage.
Okay.
First Nick with his Patriots, and now we got Mr. Broncos fan here.
Hey, at least they haven't changed their name, like our team up here, Washington Commanders. The only thing that they can command is people to get up and leave the stadium.
Yeah. So Jess,
Yeah.
what was
So,
your
like,
favorite out of the drinks on the Two Drunks episode?
Um, I kind of like the blue one. The one that's kind of like a walk me down,
Okay.
Okay.
That's the same thing Hunter picked.
which is, I mean, I've had them before, and I like both of them. I like rum.
Yeah.
That's my go-to.
They
Always has been.
they look good, but they look like it was just gonna be gut rot. It would be too much.
Oh no, they're really, really good.
So we got Cosmotech in the chat.
Yeah.
Finally, a stream with no Hammy. This I can enjoy. Well,
Well,
it's a good thing
Cosmotech,
you're British.
we can get Hammy in here if
mean-
you say his name 3 times in the chat.
No, we're good. We're good. We don't
good.
need him in the chat. No, we don't need him in the chat.
We can get him in the chat.
No, I'm good.
No, I didn't say in the stream. I said in the chat.
Oh.
There's a
Yeah.
difference between in the stream and in the chat.
Yeah, I'm eating pizza rolls to see if we'll actually pop up.
No, how dare you eat pizza rolls on the aftermath? That is only allowed for 2 drunks in a bottle.
It was our show.
It was labeled as our show, but it was in their studio.
I'm bringing back the MVP. I mean, I can just set it in front. With or without the ranch?
With
Um,
All right, so we got
it's
star of the show's back, guys.
Okay, so what type? Well, the question is, what type of pizza rolls? Are they combination or pepperoni?
Yes.
Yes.
I eat the combination pizza rolls. So
Yeah, I prefer the combination
I'll eat
ones
both.
too, but to me the pepperoni ones are just like miniature lava pockets. Hot pockets, lava pockets, hot pockets. So
I don't understand how they could put pepperoni in their slice, but they couldn't slice the ham. They had to cube the ham.
Yeah, I don't either.
It made sense to me.
So I mean, me, I've been eating hot pockets like last week. I bought a box of like 18 of them, but I bought the 4 meat pizza ones, and they were actually pretty decent for a change. But I normally go for the combination of the pizza rolls, but the problem is I can buy a box of them and go through the entire box in one setting. That's because they're so small, you just don't know when to stop.
Yeah. I got a question for Cosmotech since we got him in the chat. He's kind of our friend across the pond here. Do you guys have like a brand of pizza rolls that Poland has made its own or has developed on its own? Like, is there a different type of pizza rolls, or is it all like you can only get it if you go to an ethnic store to get USA, United States kind of food and stuff? Because I've always been interested because a lot of stuff's banned too that we eat.
Well, yeah, you have to remember that he's actually British living in Poland.
So it says on Google, while Poland pizza rolls might sound unusual, notes that pizza is popular in Poland. So I guess they use the same pizza rolls as us.
Well, I mean, we're not the only place in the world that actually has pizza or pizza rolls or anything like that. I mean, it's
Well,
like
I didn't know if it was like different because certain things are banned over there for ingredients wise. If they had to develop their own kind of swing of it,
I
or if you
mean
can
they
go and get the
I mean they probably
Americanized.
they
Go ahead.
probably have different things that are changed. I mean, they may have, less fillers or whatever, but I mean, everything else should be pretty much be the same, I would think. Um, I mean, I I don't know if they have like as big as boxes or bags or whatever is what we have, because I do know like over in Europe and different places that they keep things that smaller because they don't want people to go out and buy the mega size, bag of chicken wings or whatever, because they want you to eat healthier and everything else than what we supersize over here in America.
Perfect size.
Well, I mean, Morgan Spellick, he just recently passed away also. And I can't imagine why with all the crazy crap that he did in his life. But at the end of like supersize and everything, we were the only country after that still had a 32-ounce drink that you could buy, compared to if you go over to like Great Britain or whatever and buy a large, it's actually medium. It's just everything one side down. Like our kitty drinks, our little kitty drink cups over here are small
Yeah,
over
they're the
there.
smalls. Yeah,
And
the
it's
fries
like,
are nuts.
yeah,
They hardly give them any crisps, as they call them over in the UK, Cosmetech.
or chips. Fries or chips too. Crisps
Oh, I think
are
crisps are
potato
somewhere
chip.
else. Is that Britain?
Uh,
Crisps are actually
crisps,
the flat
Making me want to
chips, as
make
we
pizza
call them,
rolls
aren't they?
now.
yeah, those are chips. So if you go,
They're
uh,
smacking.
yeah, if you go to like a traditional fish and chips place, you're going to get your
It's
cod
fries, isn't it?
normally. You're going to get like
Yeah.
2 slices of cod, and you're going to get a handful of chips, which are, what we call steak fries over here.
Yeah.
They're like little mini potato wedges. I mean, they're kind of thicker and everything else. It's not like an actual French fry. And you normally get your fish in newspaper over there.
Oh, I mean, you got the red dye out of it. Might as well add the black and white.
Yeah, but the newspaper. But I mean, that's if you go to like a true fish and chips place over there.
Yeah. Okay,
Uh,
so then what are crisps? Are those the thinner, crunchier? Because, kind of makes sense with it being named crisp. Would
Crisps
that be
are
like the
potato
Lay's?
chips. Yeah, potato
Yeah.
chips.
Okay. I just had that backwards. I'm not over there, man. I don't know. I ate pizza rolls, not baguette rolls, or whatever the fuck they're called in France.
Yeah, it's like croissants. A true croissant is actually the ends are curled in together, and it's made in the croissant portion of France. Any place else that you notice that they're actually straight out like a bow tie.
I thought they were curled up because they're trying to retreat.
No, it's basically like champagne. You can only call it champagne if it's from the Champagne region of France. Anywhere else,
Okay.
it's sparkling wine.
What are you doing, Jess? Just chilling?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're not gonna give. I'll get us back on track here, Mr. Squirrel Man. So you're not gonna give Nick a punishment.
Negative.
Hmm. It's not gonna help him keep his ghost tame. You're still gonna have to deal with that.
I mean, I'm dealing with it now. Three
Makes
of
sense.
Ruby's toys are now
I mean-
asleep outside. That's where they live now.
I mean, whatever you do, don't
Oh.
send the ghost to my house or anything.
I mean, why not?
don't-
I think you need a little entertainment over there.
No, I don't.
He really likes his Bronco blanket.
Yeah. You can snuggle up with the ghost and that wonderful little Bronco
Here we go.
blanket.
Going right back down the rabbit hole. So, Jess, you guys got something planned for next week? Or for tomorrow? Sorry.
I
I'm
do.
a little behind.
We will have Kate back on tomorrow.
Nice.
So she'll be back.
Are you making spaghetti?
Don't make me come up there and hurt you.
Well, I mean,
I'm just doing my job. I'm asking questions.
I wouldn't say, are you making spaghetti? My question would be, are you going to bring the French
Garlic bread.
loaf or the garlic bread? And that way, if he does have spaghetti on the show, you can at least hit the camera with it.
No, because then she'll break the camera out. I know Jess's luck. This
But
does
it
not
might
end
get-
well for her.
It might get rid of the ghost, though.
I doubt it. It's just going to piss it off because it can't eat garlic bread.
You're right. But no,
That'd be enough for me.
I have something from tomorrow. I know Nick does, and I know Kate does. So it'll be a
So
good one,
Is she an official co-host or is she just a guest at this point?
I guess. For
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
For now.
So she's back on again because this is like a redo, correct?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
it's because we like Kate.
No.
And-
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, Kate is good, but I'm just saying we're gonna give her a second chance because so many things went wrong on
the first
that
one.
show. You know, I mean,
Okay.
it's like, you know, if we messed up, you know, we would want to give our guest a second chance, unless it's BB. Then we just go with the flow.
Nah, they'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's watching anyway, except Hunter and Jess. Cousin Tech took a nap.
Yeah, I think Cosmotech probably. Well, you know, you got to consider the time over there. So he's probably getting ready to go to nursery.
Oh, it is time for his babysitter, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, Tyler.
Because
Y'all find out tomorrow what all we
What?
got planned.
Oh, that's not fun.
so what time tomorrow is your show?
Oh, it is
I need-
struck.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was perfect for dramatic effect.
Yeah, exactly.
8 o'clock.
8
8
o'clock.
o'clock.
Central, right? Or Eastern?
Oh yeah.
So
My
it'll
bad.
be
Okay.
7
Central.
p.m. for me.
Well,
Well, yeah.
fine, I guess, since you won't give us a sneak peek.
Nope.
Yeah. You know, you're a lot funner when you're mad.
Don't make me hurt you.
Well, thanks for stopping in,
I'll-
Jess.
I'll call your wife.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me.
Hmm. We
So
have reached what I would like to call a Mexican standoff, young lady.
well,
Try
Hunter
me.
wants to know if phone calls are allowed on this go around.
You know,
How phone calls allowed on this card?
Yeah.
I think he should put it on speaker and unmute his mic. What's his business on Showtime is our business as the
Exactly.
viewers. Just like you guys get to enjoy supper with me. It's a bonding experience.
I mean, it can't
Mostly
hurt.
because I can't deal with adulting. Sorry,
Same.
Tyler. Go ahead.
I mean, it can't hurt Nick to put the phone on speaker phone and all that, so he can hear his
I mean, some
conversation.
phone calls, need to be private. But
Yeah, but you test the waters. You gotta toe that line.
Yeah.
Every now and then you just gotta touch it. Touch the
Yeah.
line. Don't
You
cross
gotta,
it.
you gotta pull on the anchor every once in a while, see if it's firmly attached to the ground.
Oh. I don't like leashes.
we
Well,
know.
Not that type
then-
of guy.
but how do you keep your mind in place whenever it's sitting there floating around in a circle under water?
You're assuming that I have brain cells that work. And here's the thing. I don't.
I used to have a brain cell, but I gave it up from that.
Oh.
My brain goes to sleep at a certain time, so in my head.
I think
I had to
kids
throw-
just end
I
up
had to-
ruining your brain cells to begin with.
Well, I had to throw a pub joke in at least once in this episode.
I don't
why
get
not?
any sleep at night anymore. I just stay up the whole night.
You should drink
Cheers.
more. That'll fix it.
Yeah,
Trust
a
me,
good
I'm not a doctor.
16 ounces of water at night, right before you go to bed. You won't be hungry, you won't be thirsty, and you'll sleep like a rock.
Terrible.
Yeah,
He's gonna piss himself.
I don't drink, but when I do, I go too far.
I mean,
What?
Mhm.
I can't do it. She's here. She'll yell at me.
I get mean and violent.
No.
oh, okay.
What?
Okay.
No way.
So,
You were perfectly innocent and passive.
No, I'm not. But thank
Thomas
you.
Leprechaun's also saying that the phone calls allowed on this
That
to
should
be
be
his
a
punishment.
punishment.
Yeah,
Putting it on speaker and unmuting. Yeah, but then you tiptoe around the whole, like we were saying,
Yeah.
some phone calls you just don't want to hear, even for entertainment
Mhm.
purposes. And
Yeah.
if the other guys or the other person's not really cool with it, and they get into a tism,
Mhm.
well,
it's a
you also have
slippery
to take
slope. Just
take
like
into
how slippery those
consideration.
freaking noodles went down on that fucking plate.
Yeah,
Easy to go down that road and not come back.
because you also have to take into consideration he's in Ohio or someplace like that, and
He's
what
in
are
Ohio.
what are the recording laws like also for phone calls? Because he may have to state that the call is being recorded because it's on a podcast and all that. So yeah, you have different things like that you have to take into consideration.
Yeah.
Looks like we got Hammy Games in the comments. What's up, man? Well, hello there. I feel like my name was mentioned. Hi, Cosmotech. Cosmotech went to sleep, Hammy. He's not responding anymore, and I think maybe he saw you joined.
Yeah,
No, we didn't. We didn't mention his name.
yeah. We told Hammy, we told Cosmotech to type your name in 3 times to summon you. So he must have did something else on the back end because you have arrived in the chat.
He sent him an emoji, I bet.
Yeah,
God darn it, Cosmetech. Sorry.
It was a border emoji. And Cosmotech and Hammy having like minds, they know what borders mean. Close them bitches.
yeah.
Y'all have to tell. I'ma hop off.
Bye, Jess. Thank you for
Okay.
stopping out. Hey,
Bye,
give that little kid of yours a hug for me, please.
I will in the morning. He's in bed right now.
No, do it right now.
I'm
Also,
not
don't
waking him up.
Do it right now, please.
No.
I would if I was there.
And you'd be up with him all night long.
No, I wouldn't. Finally, a stream with no Hammy. This I can enjoy. This is Hammy. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, Jess. You have a wonderful night.
Yep.
Y'all too. Don't forget. Tune in tomorrow. 8 p.m.
Yep.
For what?
Make sure you also like and subscribe so that we gonna know about her show tomorrow too, and all the rest of our wonderful, all of our other wonderful podcasts that we have here. Speaking of which, good night. Speaking of which, I think this is actually a perfect time to let them know what we're talking about by all the other podcasts. What do you think?
I think so.
Okay. Well, so stick around. We'll be right back.
Lights on camera burning bright. Another wild ride starts tonight. BB's calling out the play with Hunter laughing all the way. Hammy's got that crazy spark. Boogie bringing truth in the dark. Taters talking from the porch again. Decoys theories never end. Timmy, Jess, Nick and Ty, kicking doors and reaching high. Welcome to the squad, we don't hold back. Running full throttle down a twisted track. From two trucks to aftermath, we speak our minds and blaze our path. Unfiltered truth, no disguise. Mysteries lurk beneath the sky.
Welcome back, guys, from our ad break. That was all of our shows of the Squadcast Productions here. So make sure you tune in, go back, rewatch it, take down your favorite show's time so you always know, or hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification. You'll always get notified. I don't care if you dislike or like, it's still like, and you watched. Haha, got you.
Yeah, and did you know that if you click the like button 3 times in a row, it actually works better?
Really?
Yeah.
Try it.
Yeah, we should test that. I need to get back on the Salute to Service so I can tell them my exhaust sample story.
Yeah. Okay. Take it away with that beautiful bean footage.
What?
You don't remember the Bush's baked beans? Roll that beautiful
Oh
bean
yeah,
footage.
I was so confused. I thought you did another break. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? How many are we loading up with this beast? We can't get sponsored on YouTube, but we're gonna run our own.
Exactly. We'll get there one of these years.
Oh man. Well, so we got the mysteries in the underworld out of the way. Now we have another one, and we got confirmation that Kate's coming back, so that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I kind of like Kate. She's a pretty cool gal.
Yeah.
Seems like she knows what she's talking about too. Flies.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, being done wrong and everything, and then coming back in, I think is definitely good for her. Because I mean, I know I would be extremely upset if I was on a podcast and the podcast got pulled down, then got put back up again. So yeah, I think it's good to have her back on.
Yeah, I think so too. What do you think, Tyler?
I think that's a good idea.
So we didn't really get much enjoyment out of having Jess here, huh? We didn't get clarification, I should say, not enjoyment, because I enjoy it quite a bit giving her crap.
Well,
but
I thought we were gonna get a sneak peek of a punishment, but she says no punishment.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's like when you go out expecting your dog took a big old steamy one, and you're like, oh, now it's stuck to you. Cool.
Yep.
Still disappointing. That's the best analogy I could come up with in the time frame. It's just there now. See, like you're disappointed, aren't you? That's how I felt. I just like how you could visualize it too. You could see it wash over your face and just like, oh man.
It's like, when's he going with the steamy? It's like, oh my god, no, he didn't go there. He went there. He didn't go there. You went there.
Dude, I'm not gonna go there. That's just not it. So yeah, we did get a punishment out of it, but we do reserve the right as the ones that rate and go over all the podcasts on a normal basis to
Yeah,
provide that punishment too.
I agree. So I mean, Nick, just to be on the safe side, remember we do kind of watch all the podcasts, so better be on your best behavior. We better see a three-piece suit. We better see.
A three-piece suit.
I want to. Okay, I want to see. A Lou Bonzo. Bow on your down there on your. I don't know what you want to call this thing that he's got going on down there. There's a nice little rubber band down there to make it look nice. No, he's got a bush about as big as yours.
Well, I think we like to call that in the Amish community a beard. And it's the only one you're allowed to grow. Trust me, I know, because it only grows on the chin, not inside or on the sides. What's up?
I can't even grow a beard.
It's just patchy. It's right here. The cheeks are exposed. I'll be a good Santa Claus.
Mine only goes out to stubble, and I mean I don't care if it's been 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. It's only a stubble.
Yeah. I used to be babyface too when I was 25.
Oh, Das beard.
Das beard.
Yeah. So yeah, that's right. You live up in Amish country. Hammy lives over in Amish country, and I live just outside of Amish country.
Yep. We're all surrounded. What about you? You got Amish up in the mountains?
I mean, where my grandparents lived, they do.
Okay, so look,
Yeah.
all of us are around it. How often? So you like covering news stories and stuff. Are you just about? Do you really find an interest in just the plain content, or do you follow like general news and stuff?
Um, I mean, to me, I kind of like plane stuff and all that. I mean, I I like aviation and all that. So
So you're don't take this the wrong way, because my tism's guns and shit, right? And like military. Hammy's tisms is freaking vinyl records and his 38 millimeter film or 36, whatever. He's gonna correct me. He can't help it.
No. Wait. Hey, somebody clip that. He said hammy, not decoy.
Decoy. I did. Well, Decoy's tism's also about that too, apparently. Or Hammy's tism's also about that too. You got me all messed up. I'm done.
we're sorry. I'm sorry.
So
No, you're not.
I mean, I am all over the place, believe it or not. I mean, I do a lot of like radio stuff, like ham radios. I'm into like police scanners.
Thank you, Hammy. Clip that.
And I do know a lot about film. Actually, true cinema, I'll say. Actually, I'm studying a lot right now about Cinerama. No,
okay.
So, do you know what Cinerama is?
No, because
okay,
I like do construction and stuff. I'm basically brain dead.
Okay, see, I didn't know what Cinerama was until about 6 months ago, and that's where they actually show like 3 different films. It's the same film, but it's projected from 3 different projectors to do widescreen. And the last one in America just actually closed down right at during the middle of the pandemic. So there's only like 2 left. One's over in Britain and one's up in Canada. And it's a very unique format. So I'm learning about that. And so it's like it takes 4 films to run one image on a screen, because you got 3 projections, and then they have a 35 millimeter film strip, which is full 7.1 audio, even way back in the day, that runs through another type of projector. It's a magnetic head, like reel to reel. So I mean, I'm still constantly learning about stuff, especially about especially useless shit I'll never use in day-to-day activities. Yeah, clipped.
Thanks, Hunter.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you. So I mean, uh, my stuff is like literally all over the world. My interests. So it's whatever might just have a squirrel moment. It's like go down a rabbit hole. Um, I used to do that all the time. I just open up Wikipedia and close my eyes and click, 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 and then start reading, and then just follow clicks all the way through Wikipedia, and just see where it takes me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you mostly cover the plain side then.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, So
I used to, but
used to.
in my other podcast.
Well, because I was curious, like if you stay up to date on it and stuff like that, like over in your side, because this is open to you too. Decoy, do you guys ever hear of the Mennonite or Amish crashes like that happen?
No.
Because around here we have hidden curbs
Mhm.
to where like people have rolled up behind a couple carriages and smoked them doing 60, 65.
Yeah,
Wow.
we have up here. Um, most of ours is about 70 Mennonite and to 30% Amish. Um, so of the 30% Amish, we have two fatality horse, at least horse fatalities a year, and it's because they roll on a highway down the shoulders, but it mainly happens a lot during the Amish slash Mennonite wedding season when there's
Okay.
more Amish out on the road. Uh, I mean, I travel that highway quite often in the summer, and you can see the pathways down the actual edge of the road, but you don't really see any of the Mennonite slash Amish housing because you always see power running to them or whatever. So I had to look at a map to kind of see, and it's like, oh, so they turn down this road and then they come off of it way off in the middle of nowhere. Then you can kind of see the Amish homesteads and everything else at that point. So their
Hmm.
community is more not in plain view. And I don't know if your Amish is camera shy or not. Uh, I know like
Depends.
PA, some of the PA Amish, um, which ours is a sect off of the PA Amish, is kind of camera shy. Ours down here, they don't really care too much. They're more okay with being filmed and everything, but some of them are very. It's a no no to record a lot of them because they think that their soul is being captured on
Yeah.
film or whatever.
Yeah, PC or soul gets captured when it's taken in a still image. It's kind of like the whole um it kind of reminds me of the whole how you never see like in Islam you never see Muhammad's face because it
Yeah.
was taboo to record what he looked like. It kind of plays off of that, but they're more of a what are they, Catholic Christian base or Germanic? It's like a Germanic
Uh,
order.
yeah. Uh,
The most dangerous day of the year around me is called Ascension Day. They are all over the place on that day. Yes, Decoy, they're not happy about being on camera or taking their pictures.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up here, they're more or less kind of okay with it because uh, they don't really fear it that much. But then again, like I said, most of ours is Mennonite compared to Amish though, so they're a little more loose with the rules.
Okay.
So, but the other 30%, when you go to the Amish market up here, it's you kind of got you have to kind of look at them, and you can kind of tell if they're old rural or if they're Mennonite. You can kind of
Hmm.
get a little bit of a judgment by the way they're dressing. and by their buggy too. Some of their buggies will have like they can have like battery operated light tail lights. The Mennonites do, but the Amish will not. So you can kind of get a judge by looking at their buggies and stuff.
Yeah. So we got what else do we got left? We have a salute to service episode to cover that was collabed. We only had Boogie this time with the two drunks and Jess filling in for Tater. So they went over. Do what?
I couldn't host. I couldn't be hosted the salute to service episode because my grandparents were in town. So,
okay. So you were gonna fill in.
Yeah, I was gonna fill in, but my grandparents were in town, so I took the. I'll took it off. So.
Well, life happens. I mean, I had to miss a couple for family that passed away on my end. So, but yeah, so we had Boogie in there. He talked about the ongoing wildfires. Then there was one that they had 0% contained. I can't remember exactly where that was. Hammy says our Amish are from the old order and are very strict in how they handle their day.
Yes.
Ours is a mix. So we have a lot of Mennonite in the northern part of the state, and then old order. But we're still. They kind of encouraged us to go there and buy from them too, because you got to keep the economy flowing. We see them a lot in the in front of the courthouses, and they'll sell their baked goods, bread, pies, and whatever else you could have. The only thing I don't like about it is it spoils so quick.
Yeah.
It's nuts, and it's delicious. It's absolutely fantastic. It makes our pies just crap. But you only get 3 days out of it, and then it's gone. What is going on with your light show, bud? You in a strip club? Yeah.
I think your room has got possessed.
American Idol is on.
Oh man, he's watching Carrie Underwood rerun. I bet you're obsessed with her, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
no, my favorite singer is Luke Bryan. So,
you got the old YouTubes of American Idol running 24/7, 365 there.
No, it's on my TV.
Hey man, I used to call into that show over and over and over and over again just to give Carrie my vote, man. She had me just taken back. But
I mean, yeah. Wait, is it America's Got Talent or is it American Idol, or which one are you watching?
I was talking about American Idol.
Yeah. Okay.
American Idol's on now, but
yeah, America's Got Talent's got Huey on it. It's the
Howie.
Is it? Yeah, Howie.
Yeah, Howie
off
Mandel.
of the. Oh,
they got rid of the dwarf. They got rid of the dwarf and put who was it? It wasn't it like David Hasselhoff? Then they brought Simon Cowell in. Or
I really don't know.
I'm not sure. I haven't watched TV in a couple years, but it's kind of rude that they would raise the bar above her head or their head to get rid of the dwarf.
I mean, I know Howie Mandel does a thing called Canada's Got Talent, but
as well. Processing that one, Decoy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the same thing that happened to the dwarf. That's why she got kicked off.
Knocked the wig off, did it? As she walked through?
It might have. Room has to be pitch black. Imagine trying to sleep with that going on in the background. I can't do it. Says Hammy. It's just a flashing lights. But yeah, I don't know. I used to sleep with the TV.
Well, your room is purple now. Now it's gray. Here in a minute it's gonna be red. Here in a minute it's gonna be green. It's no.
So
Hammy, it shouldn't bother you too much. You're colorblind, so it should just be white, 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 black, black, white, white,
Hold
white,
on.
black,
it's a
black.
darker
guess-
shade. It's a gray, a slightly darker shade of gray, a lighter shade of gray.
Hold on. Hold on.
No, you're fine. Keep it on. It's entertaining.
Okay.
You're good.
Oh,
keep
believe me,
it on here.
you're giving fuel to Hammy for Unfiltered.
Don't give in. So we had a salute to service. I can't remember exactly what part of the United States that fire was in that they had 0% contained, but it baffled me a little bit. 0% containment. That means you have absolutely no control over it.
Yeah,
What
well,
are you doing?
not always. 0% contain in the way I'm kind of reading that. Yeah, I like the show better when y'all picked on BB.
Yeah.
Well, we were told that we were being too rough on BB and we had to share the love. But I think the way I read that was 0% contained could also mean that's a brand new fire also. So
Okay.
it may have been one that was just being reported and that they haven't got a full grasp on it yet. So I didn't hear or remember what the actual acreage was. If it was a real high acreage and 0% contained, I would be concerned. If it's if it's low to moderate acreage and it's 0% contained, it's like, oh well, it's a brand new fire. So maybe they haven't got a full reading on the actual fire, if the fire is spreading, if the fire is not spreading. So it might just be on the way that they're doing the reporting for that fire too. I think with the salute to service, I think that if they're going to be reporting on the wildfires every week or every 2 weeks or whatever they are, that they need to have a running total on what wildfires they had the week prior and what those wildfires are today and how much has been
Progress of
contained.
them.
Right, the progress of how they've been being fought and how many acres have burned between the previous show and that show also. Instead of just saying that these are the actual ones, that are actually out there. So it actually gives a little better context to,
It gives more depth to it too, and it's not
yeah,
just a name of a town. Okay.
yeah, because I do remember like the week prior to this one, Tater said he actually had one that was actually pretty close to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember
And
if
now he's
that one was.
missing. I haven't heard a single thing from Tater.
Yeah. Well, I think
I hope his turkeys
Tater.
are okay.
Yeah, turkeys and chickens and ducks, right? But I think he went more towards the water. So but I think that we just need to have a little more context in what the actual fires are, and like we just had a huge explosion not too long ago up around Laurel. It was like a propane explosion that happened right before a big event. And it's like made all the national well, anything that makes the news up here makes CNN. That's just the way our local news is national news.
You're the problem.
Actually,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
So, but he did do a neat thing too, and maybe this is in every salute to service episode or previously known as Tater to Beer, where he did a prayer for the service members, first responders, and public servants.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a pretty neat touch. I mean, and honestly, the highlight of it was that intro.
Yeah.
Like that was pretty good.
The new intro is rocking. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
And kind of giving a tip to salute to service. I just want to throw out that this is National Law Enforcement Memorial Week. So, like I said, I take this week very, very seriously because I know at least 6 names personally on the wall of LEO that have been killed in the line of duty. So, I want to tip my hat to, to those officers that I know on the wall, and this is the type of the week that will actually take a knee for
Yeah. I think I've only known of one personally, and that was my uncle. That was killed during a informant kind of meetup. Well, that was back in Memphis, so I didn't realize it was LEO week.
Yep.
It is.
When I used to have to drive into our office, we would always have to we would know when it was, not even by having to see anything or not, and it's because they stayed at the hotel next to where our office is, because it's like right outside of it's just literally right down the road from like the Pentagon, and we're over by Arlington Cemetery. And I forgot exactly where the actual memorial is. It's like almost downtown DC in that general area. But they would all congregate over there, and then they would just take 395 in across into DC, come up, and then go into where the memorials are and everything.
Okay.
I mean, it's like tons and tons of police escort after escort, and I mean, they escort themselves. I mean, they just flip their lights on and go, and it's like from every department across America.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, it's been an interesting week, entertaining in all parts. And I know. Oh, you know what we could do? Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. Give me 5 minutes.
5
All right.
minutes.
Life calls. The homestead life calls. So I think we're gonna have to start wrapping it up. You got something in the old chamber there for BB?
Actually, I don't. I couldn't get it ready in time. So he gets a reprieve. He actually gets a reprieve this time around.
We'll get him next time then.
Yeah, we'll get him next time.
Hey,
Um,
sweetheart.
I got busy because Hunter sent me the new intro, and I had to get that in place. I had to get the
Yeah.
the squad break in place too.
Okay. We'll get him next time then.
Yeah.
So, well, I think unless we're gonna get our viewership up real quick.
you're getting mic
I did
bombed
eat.
by a toddler.
I did eat, love. I did eat. Did they eat? I don't know.
I'm sorry if my light is freaking out. It's because I'm watching TV, so
I get a stuffed animal. Look, I got my own co-host.
Hey, there's
Well,
nothing
all right,
wrong with having
guys.
a stuffy.
So, unless any of you guys have something to bring up, I think we are at a good closing point here. We're about a little shy of an hour and a half.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
right about an hour and a half. I mean, we don't try to do the two drunks in a bottle links, or the unfiltered that can go on till like 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, she just found your mute button.
No, I did that. She started getting a
Oh,
little.
I
Well,
figured you had a Remy moment there, where Remy would go underneath BB's desk and just start getting wires out.
No, not yet. We're getting close to that though.
Yeah.
But all right, guys. Well, if that's it, make
We're
sure
good.
you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, wait,
Thanks for coming in.
wait. There
What?
it is right there. The like button. Well, we got to do the like, subscribe, and click that bell notification. There we go. Had to get it right up on the screen.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure, guys.
Yep, been good. And I know you wanted to pick on me a little bit about the cicada killers and the cicadas, but we may have to save that until the next one because it sounds like you got to go.
I gotta get going here. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate, but I got you. I got it in the chamber for next time, buddy.
Yep. Well,
What?
you'll probably have a squirrel moment and forget about it by then.
Yeah, probably. Well, thanks for coming, Tyler. Appreciate having you.
Yep.
Thanks for coming, Decoy. Make sure you tune in to tomorrow's episode of the Mysteries of the Underworld and to the Front Porch on Sunday.
Yep. Sundays. So if you forgot what they are, we could run another squad break, but I don't think we need to. If you want to know more about any of our podcasts, in the link down below, you'll see the link to our Discord, and you feel free to join. You can talk to any of the hosts of any of our podcasts in there, and if you have a topic or whatever that you feel could be interesting on any of our podcasts, reach out to any of our hosts and we can try to get you on to any of them. So, like again, like we said before, just like, subscribe, get the comments out there. All that kind of helps, get us, higher in the algorithm with YouTube and all the other podcast companies. And all I can say is, we're glad to have you along for the ride.
Yeah, anyone wants to come in, we're more than willing to have you on. Yeah, you got it on your leg. Oh, good job. Good job, baby.
Yeah,
All right.
But I guess we will see you all on the next one.
See you on the next one, guys.
Well, Timmy and Decoy, they're back on the scene. Got a mic in their hands and they're all about the clean. Talking smack about the drunks in a bottle, no shame. They're here to review, playing the squad cast game. Sipping on their tea, they're spilling it wide. The Delta BB Unfiltered ain't got no place to hide. From the mess to the madness, they're calming them out. If you ain't in the aftermath, you might have some doubt. Welcome to the aftermath, we're breaking it down. Timmy and Decoy, they're taking the crown. They're laughing and smacking with no holding back. Reviews that sting like a full throttle attack. Two drunks in a bottle, better learn your place. Squad cast drama, they're running the race. And the Delta BB, we're giving you grief. The aftermath's here with no disbelief. Now here's the story, here's the scoop. Timmy's got the facts, Decoy's got the loop. They're breaking it down with some serious flair. If you didn't tune in, you better beware. Talking trash about the drunks, calling them slow. What happened on Squadcast? Yeah, they want you to know. Delta BB, oh man, you're feeling the heat. With the aftermath crew, there's no retreat. Welcome to the aftermath, we're breaking it down. Timmy and Decoy, they're taking the crown. They're laughing and smacking with no holding back. Reviews that sting like a full throttle attack. launch decoys, got the mic, running through the drama, man, they're taking a hike, breaking it all down, no sugarcoating here. The Aftermath crew, yeah, they bring the cheer. So if you want the truth and a little bit of sass, tune in to the Aftermath. Timmy's got class, decoys dropping bombs, but they both play it cool, making fun